So guys, let's continue or let's just continue. Anyway, it's controlled and something wrong with my
Friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
something wrong with my video card. Yay. Yeah. Yeah, now it should work. I think so. It will work. It wasn't that we ended the game after.
The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right?
Ended upstairs
There's no forest around
last time. So
Also,
there's again
how
this
did it wash
same
up at the
dialogue.
reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important
believe
thing
so.
is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests.
Oh,
That the sheriff tried to cover it up,
I remember
but
there was a
accidentally
strangled
let
arm by
something
door,
slip?
so it's
Something
really
like that.
possible.
I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In
Okay.
another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion
Can I
as I
skip
did.
it?
George was
Something?
running from something.
Maybe an
Really?
animal?
Maybe, but
Me too.
then there's this next bit where the coroner
Yet
thinks he
once
was
again.
moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly.
Yep.
We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up?
Yes, this one.
Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for
Have a-
thinking you'd killed all those
little
people.
Friend here.
Do you think you found everything?
Yes.
I think so.
Can we
Forrest,
go now?
what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. and they hired Clive
One.
to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
There was said when I'm ready, but I wasn't. I wanted to go to the kitchen to
Thank
put
God
that
you're
kit
back,
in the
Forrest.
fridge to get
I've been running out of
some
stuff to pad our airtime with.
really
Peggy,
funny
you work in radio.
achievement.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Beats me. But we gotta do it, and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Okay.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again,
Done.
Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Oh, fuck. That's loud.
Fredman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd.
Okay.
So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man.
Put her to the
I'll just go
phone.
get her. Who is this?
Hey,
Hello.
Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought.
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Hmm.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station,
What's up?
and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
No, I don't really think so.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... Well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he
Okay,
didn't.
took
I don't know
them.
if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I
There
came
is
into
a
work
story.
to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both.
Okay,
You see,
that's weird.
my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it
That's
was getting
good.
to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe.
I don't know
Virginia.
how, but this really didn't clear to match up.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra
We
was
don't know.
involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her
True.
about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't
Okay.
push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Alright, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Could it be?
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around.
Kinda true,
How
but
jazzy.
we have
What
a
can I do for
mystery
you?
to solve.
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you
Yeah.
want to talk about right now?
Remember why we
Actually, yes.
called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Sandra,
No,
we
I
know
don't
you found
believe in
George's
it.
body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
That wasn't so sure.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure.
Totally.
I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Sandra? Who was he?
Pretty
was-
Clive.
He said, if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Okay.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Okay.
Welcome to
That was
189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his
Captain
birthday.
Bonus.
I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get
I
the
knew
best
it.
birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at
I
You
knew
son
it.
of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't worry, we've already got another caller on the line.
Okay.
Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
What's that?
Caller.
Wait, that's weird.
Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Fucking like.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
No, not really.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry,
Who's that?
that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponte's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don.
Oh.
I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in
Okay.
danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping?
You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to
Okay.
feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you
That's
to help
bad.
me get inside.
Can you go somewhere else?
Well, home is the safest place I can be. Please. The front gate requires an entry code to open. I need that code to get inside.
Which
How
apartment
am I
block do you
supposed
live
to
in?
get it?
Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
Like that?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any. This man is coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
And how I'm supposed to get it?
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don. All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Sounds crazy. Put it there for a second and take this one.
I better put a record on.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah, well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Okay. So let's also we have the same system, so we guess that it's the same security code. It's switch quests. But okay. Okay.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
So we are going to basement. Because I don't think so. I took them before. So let's go to the creepy part of the station. And the station is quite creepy everywhere, but specifically in basement. Hello. I got the achievement. Rich horror. Let's go there. Oh, I suppose it's gonna be somewhere there. The manual. This. Nothing there. Is that the mousetrap? No. Where? So where? Here? Oh. No. I don't I don't have an idea where to look for it. I mean, somewhere in basement, but where? Oh. Where? Hmm. Maybe deeper in it? There. There was
Order delivery form.
this? Okay.
Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside. Starling 4000. User manual.
Nice. So I
these
guess
codes should come in handy.
I guess those are all we need. So let's go up and I don't like moving around the building actually. It's pretty creepy. I mean, it's not the fun part. Just but wait, is this say that keyframe installed. Not no, and Woodside apartment also not installed. So, pretty weird. She's logged out, but this still it's not even installed. With the is in Gassipet, State Road, Roller Ricky. Alarm test warning is a set of all security measures, maintenance code, alarm deactivation code, entry code. Okay. Really thinking if we should give her that code. That's the thing. I don't think we should give it to her. Actually. Okay, I think we don't have choice.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find
really.
anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch
Setting
of
up
codes.
dialogues.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
That might be
Oh,
a
we
good
can.
idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music. Forrest,
It's
I don't know
fine.
about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
Well,
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line
chatting
1,
over the
whenever you're ready.
problem is that this system isn't even installed there.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from
811-220.
189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Desactivation code or entry code? I don't know. Second, I need to rethink it. Oh, it's not installed, so entry code won't work. Maintenance code won't work. Activation. I don't know. I don't really. I don't know. I don't really fucking know what I should choose there. Just give me a second. I'm trying to figure it out. Cause weird as fuck. So I believe this is the true answer. Give alarm test activation, which is, I guess it's quite fishy. She tried to enter the place where those that system aren't installed, so
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
okay.
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespect the sanctity of the ring! Don't ever come back here again!
Okay.
I'm calling the cops!
Well,
Thank God.
actually,
Hello? Is
that's
someone
not
there?
possible.
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
Shit. Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me
Wait,
just enough
what?
time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know?
Hey,
Listen, man, I'm
actually,
heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
music. Let's put this one. It's a new one.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
See. Leave it.
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I
Yeah,
knew
that's
she
true.
wasn't
I
right.
knew she
Is
wasn't
that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she requested that song?
The barn finds. Wing right home. And yeah, entering right home. Yep. Long ride home. Okay. Really get the reason? Because Trinidad was outside, so it's probably to mess up with us.
To mess with us?
Yeah, maybe. So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. You're through to Forrest Nash on
Where is it?
189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
We really appreciate that.
100%.
I don't believe
Thank
he
you,
will
Murphy.
say anything new.
Thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just
Could be.
move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
Jokes.
I moved
Just on
here
you.
3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
You're not all here.
Well, this was a waste of time.
Oh, hey, man, I didn't know it was going to be a Gallows Creek pop quiz. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks,
Oh,
that was a bust.
yeah,
But
about
perhaps our
that.
next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out.
We will look to.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is
See?
Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's
Okay.
bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help, please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just
Okay.
started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything.
I
It sounded
don't
like
really
he
think
might have known the person,
they
and
talked.
they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll give
Okay.
you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know.
Probably he wasn't target.
I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital.
No, but I
I
don't
can't
think that's
drive, so we need
possible.
an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station.
Yup.
You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
Don't touch
What's
it.
your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's
Done.
Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but
We
please,
know.
we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out
Needs
fast.
to give him first aid.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry
Also-
about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit
Yeah,
me.
we can.
I'm sure we can handle.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure.
No, she's
Clean
nothing.
cloths when
Awesome.
slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right?
Yep.
If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though.
Pretty.
God,
Knew
that
that.
was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to
Let's
go.
go. Okay,
I'm
let's
still
keep
with
going.
you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as
Okay,
much as I can give you right
it's
now.
Really okay.
Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Yep, we are.
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's
Don't
gotta be
touch it.
hell. Should I pull it out?
Nope.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
We
I
need
think
to
we need to secure
the
the
knife.
knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Use the laundry, like.
Look in the
those two
laundry
will
for
give
something like a
him
towel or a shirt.
that infection.
Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Yeah.
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What now, Peggy?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the
That's the
hospital
problem.
somehow.
Okay,
Any
any
suggestions,
suggestions?
Peggy?
Because driving him.
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a
Okay.
mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't
Fuck.
you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah?
Right.
Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers.
He jokes.
I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll
Oh,
look through the
I
files in Reggie's office.
should get
It's a
the
life or death
because
situation.
it's
I'm sure they won't
closed.
mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Okay.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not
What
gonna like this,
is
am
that
I?
something
Have you
else?
ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I
Okay.
imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I
Nice.
can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it
So
under
give
my
it
door
to me.
now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Okay.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Okay. Can I leave now? Yay! Okay. So, I believe
Not getting in there tonight.
it's not there. Also not there. So where? So, where is his office? Where is it? Where? Where is it? Oh, there, okay. It's there.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Means very important date. Okay. First aid to the injured in San Gabriel Hospital, Gallows Creek, Reginald Scott. That kinda good information. Important date. Dave, if you are reading this, stop stealing my post-it. It is probably...
Could this be it?
Ask Ginny where those tapes are, it's just been made. It's a regular whose peep cat stop signs. What I should do with this one? That one really helping. Oop. Oop. Important day. This one. It's really. Wait, what? The only thing that's actually readable bits on this disk, actually. Take place on 1107. Okay, so probably that's day.
Nice.
Yep, off. Oh, joke's on you. Personal file. Personal file. Oh. Ransom Karen, waiver Peggy, is with us, Carter, put it down, close it, Albright, something. What the fuck was that? Ooh. But I got recently. Not very getting well with all the stuff here. About the great feedback on our last review. Ella launched when I told her about the concept for my new horror script. I don't know what she thinks, but I got another cat recently. She must have the last 5 months. She might be got her as being station phone number, but there's any note about the do first aid. Okay. When I heard about the station, our station food critic, people said I was crazy when they had quick takeout places and a diner. What's the point? To them I say you can be ready and rushing to spending. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of the first day. Okay. So, Brad and Barbara. Maybe you. Oh, 22 Nancy Drive. Quite close, and I decided that this produced a training getaways that being strategic time. They now both miss Secret Santa, First Aid Training, and the Tactical Junior Station visit. The last one I don't... I can understand why. Understand why they tried to miss it. Because that's nothing nice to do. Okay, set mandatory pay. I think she would be really good for pay. So, still not our guy. Probably this one. John Quidger 14 Nancy Drive. John is attended with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was station places and everyone regardless. Okay. Elena apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he produced from the military deployment. Spoke to Jagan about eating the free samples that Brad gets sent for later. So the John is our guy. Okay. On there? Why it's not flashing? Done. Wait, what? Found the guy. No. Do it. I opened the save. What? Don't say it bugged. It's a joke. Joke that it bugged. No.
Could this be it?
I can't really do anything on that PC. But let's
Hey,
do
Peggy,
this
you
one.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason's
okay,
not
that's the
going down.
problem.
I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
Oh, fuck. I don't remember. And that's the problem. Oh, I know.
God, it
Going
sounds
into
like
the
he's going
shock.
into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the breathing seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Why elevate once? Elevate
Casey,
legs.
I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might
Like-
hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
Okay. I Jason's
Oh.
laid up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second.
When is
Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Apply an
Don't remove the
additional
bandage.
bandages.
Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one.
Okay,
I'll fix his
That's-
bandage and get him warm.
that will work.
Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Sorry. I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey,
He's strong for
I need you
Jason.
to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay,
We're working on the help right now.
can't give
And
him
we
what he
worked out
please help. I can't lose him.
as much as
All
we
right,
can
Forrest,
right
we need to
now.
hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was
Yep.
it?
John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedge. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All
I
right.
didn't get
What's
to
his
this
number?
one.
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning.
Actually, it's not.
Leave me a note like everybody else.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A
It's
man
not
is
a
gonna
joke,
die if
actually.
we don't help him right now.
Seriously?
But
I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
nice.
If he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello,
Nice.
Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come
Hold on.
on.
Hello, Casey. This is Johnny. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay.
Nice.
Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Okay.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Going. Nice. On air. And now it's flashing. It's light out. Light tone. What now? Okay.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Okay. Try to enjoy it, but what I can enjoy there? Give me this. Ah.
The world-famous annual Gallows Creek Harvest Festival is back! We got it all out on Giblet Field. We got the Little Miss Harvest Pageant, Princess Harvest Pageant, Harvest Queen Pageant, Cotton Candy, Corn Dogs, Cornhole, Corn on the Cob, Crokinole, Country Music, Can Jam, Jams, Jellies, Jamborees, Juggling, Roller Rickies, Roller Disco Lessons, Praying. We got baby crawling, balloon popping, balloons for sale, beard contest, horseshoes, hayride, hay toss, hey you there, safe donkeys and ponies, apple bobbing, firearm, fireworks, funnel cakes, fried dough, seed spitting, sand licking, cracker cramming, and cat shop. And fake tattoo, face painting, puppets, petting zoo, amazing maze, square dancing, story swapping, spelling bee, quilting bee, and sewing circle, pie eating, lawnmower racing, hot dog eating contest, flower contest, and of course our famous gourd measure-off. The festival is brought to you by Mayor Linda Cartwright, sponsored by Gallows & Sons Factory, and dedicated to the memory of Garrett Miley, tragically taken from us last festival.
Nice. Okay, that's the thing I can do to achieve. I just looked at the achievements. There's about playing with all this, but I have to find all. Also, it's not possible to do. Okay.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Oh, nice.
Welcome back
Who is
to
it?
189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Like, what's in your
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh, that's actually nice.
All right, I'm waiting.
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Oh. That's actually interesting.
Keep talking. What happened?
We had our first team party on the night he drowned.
Oh,
He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky,
that's weird.
were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Okay, what was her
Ricky,
name?
please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man.
Oh,
You
that's
just called her
bad.
Bean. I didn't really know her before, or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What
Yeah?
happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Ricky,
What? That's
it wasn't
weird
your
looking
fault.
at it.
You're not a bad person.
It's a weird way.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call
Girl.
coming in.
But
Hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
what's wrong?
Peggy?
Okay.
You're gonna
Could
want to
you-
take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. You're gonna love this next track. I hope this is good news, Peggy.
Fuck.
Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good
Why
to
I
hear from you.
cannot
Are
move?
you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening.
Whoa.
After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's
Nice.
great news.
That's awesome
That's
news.
crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming
There's
in hot.
something
but we
more
need
up
your
to
help.
this.
I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
I don't know
Might be a
if she
long
can
shot,
count.
but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
Yeah,
do my
I'll do
best.
my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I hope you're right. The sooner
I
this is
hope.
over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through. Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live.
Next color.
now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
Bring it.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Who you are?
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges.
Nice.
I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John!
Oh.
Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him
Nice.
stabilized and resting in a bed.
Awesome.
Preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Oh. Nice.
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well,
Awesome.
you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh,
It's actually good.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep.
As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now.
Yep.
I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy.
Okay.
Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been
Okay.
tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was
Okay.
hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the
Okay,
group for a
explain.
second. Met our Whistling
Out?
Man.
pretended
Just
to get stabbed
today
in
he
front of
was
everyone.
stopped again.
Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that.
Is her name?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't
wanna go down.
emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
Don't
An
wanna
emergency
go there.
broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack.
I don't
Broadcasting a
want to go
serial killer
there.
location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Can we just close to get in the booth? Stay there to the day. There's still a lot of light here.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Okay, far back corner. Stay there.
That must be it.
This. What? I'm lost, actually.
Boom!
Oh,
We've
this
got power.
one. Nice. I'm not getting
Whistling
out.
Man. I need to warn Peggy.
You joke. You're joking. Actually, that's a joke, yeah? I mean, she's in a booth. She's safe. We aren't.
What the hell?
What the fuck was that?
Oh no.
Yeah, she's not there.
Peggy! Where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening.
Okay. That's actually weird. Okay, let's do it.
A call. Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So
Yeah,
let's
that's
make the
true.
most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well,
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all.
Okay.
Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
Okay.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest, I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then
Okay.
who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Okay, so
Your son? You
what?
mean you... Wait, did he?
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Okay.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
Interesting.
There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw it. Oh, God damn it.
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Everyone's
I
gonna
don't really
know
mind
now
that.
what Teddy did.
It doesn't bother me
He
too
killed
much.
George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay,
Okay.
Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Nice.
I said you speak
Whoa.
when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview
I can do
you.
that.
All right, I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Where is
I need to
Peggy?
drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Actually, you should know.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way...
Wait a second. Just a second. Just a second.
Week.
Okay.
Prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing.
Oh.
But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
Okay, so we know how we
went
can
up
help.
near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course.
Probably Ricky.
But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
he? Is that so?
Yes, it is.
Really?
He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man. Everyone ran, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Oh,
Did you ask
You
Ricky
asked
if he
Ricky.
knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he... well...
actually matter.
Doesn't matter.
Really
He didn't run his mouth
much.
enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
You know, if she even know about that. Actually, it's
How
just a
can you
it's not
still
just a
say
prank.
it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
Nice.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier.
Hmm.
He's gonna regret that.
Okay.
Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
What happened? How did you
How did
feel?
you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused. And
Who was under
Who was
the mask?
under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Okay. How do you know?
You know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed them. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, god damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have
I
realized.
can blame him.
You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Okay. Even if you didn't push him,
She's lying.
why the cover up?
Why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Ash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to
It's
be
no
mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father
Don't have
sent
to clean
Clive
those.
out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's.
Give me a second. What the blip mean? Because I don't have an idea. Like my English not that good. Oh, okay. Actually, hard to say. Okay, bad to say, not hard. Bad to say about anyone.
Body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd
That's
answer
the
the
question.
question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
Well,
False
actually,
reports.
it has
That's why you
everything
killed
to do with
Sheriff
you.
Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part.
Kinda true.
I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
It's to stop. When will the killing end? You've been through hell.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. It never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Why are you coming close?
You're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters. Yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So...
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy?
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to
What?
talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face.
What?
I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Yep.
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie...
Okay, I'm back. Let's continue.
was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew
Okay.
if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just...
Just.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me
Really?
to stay quiet.
Probably.
They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
What? Wait, I think Eugene? Who was Eugene?
You mean Peggy, don't you, Marie?
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest.
She...
Forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Well,
Henderson police! Freeze!
Maybe you don't know what to say.
Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God,
Yes,
Marie!
Feeling
Hey,
pretty
Sarah!
bad and sad.
I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
I kinda sympathize with her, but it's really, really bad.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's been a scream.
People with agenda. Let's get in the pillow. Where are we right now?
This is Officer Trout. Come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Meaning that she go and jump?
Here in the darkness, I've got this feeling. It's growing stronger inside of me. It's a killer frequency. I can feel my heartbeat, and it's bursting out of my chest. But the radio's on, and it's playing the song we love best.
Think order? Oh yeah. Open road to skip the epilogue and credits. But I would like to skip credits but not read the epilogue, so kinda space there or something. Why it have to be so loud?
It's a killer frequency. Oh, it's a killer frequency.
So you wait and read the epilogue.
We have the suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Well, that's it. She will jump.
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground!
Sounds like it. She will jump. Very like a penguin.
Don't move! Nobody
She actually want to jump.
Suspect has jumped!
Instead, and I thought how it turned out.
Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
No way. It's possible she was prepared for that? Or something? Just disappeared to... Okay. Interesting. Really, really interesting. There's anything more? To it? So it's ended like this, just like this. It's a nice game. Pretty nice. I liked it. Maybe a bit boring to watch, but nice. But I think I'm a bit sad that I didn't found all the records and also didn't have a possibility to play all of them. It's like, man, okay, that's what I'm saying is that I fight over being that I want to play it once more, which I don't do often. I don't play games more than one time with a story game, but I just want those achievements. It's really only for this reason. But I think that the outcome is always the same, like the she always goes and jump. That's it. There is no... You can all victim, but the police still will get there in a time. I guess like that. Okay, so thank you for watching and see ya next time. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe I don't know when.